Woo! I can't tell you guys how happy I am to finally be at the hill with the Capra. Abby, this was Abby's idea to get out and drive this today.
Well, I've held off running it because of everything going on, because I wanted to do the first run at the hill, so I've waited it out.
This is, I think, other than your Ford, our most expensive ready-to-run axial vehicle, and I'm really excited to see its performance. I want you to see just right out of the box, I haven't adjusted anything, just the steering radius on here and how tight that can go. Like, it's just so super sensitive too. This is going to be like an epic ultimate crawler. I love that the headlights are up front. We've got the light bar on here. I think as like a not a super scale truck, which we love our scale trucks, this is a slightly more competitive style crawling truck. I think it hits every nail on the head from what we've been able to see out of the box. Now we're going to run it today. I think I'm probably going to let Abby drive this first, right?
Yep.
And then I got to get my hands at the controls too. What do you guys think? Can the Axial Capra make it up the hill?
I wonder.
We'll find out. Let's go. Okay, Abby is at the controls.
I'm full on quarantine look today, guys.
Abby,
so I told Nathan not to film me.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen. Yes, they did. They knew we'd be coming to. Actually, they probably watched our one video where we did come to the hill, and this is like just as perfect as it gets. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can I make it up the hill? Round one.
I need to put it in lower rate.
Is it in the high rate now?
It's in the highest rate.
Okay, well the dirt is very loose right now.
Okay.
Very, very loose and dry. It's a little wet toward the bottom, but it dries out toward the top.
This is actually one of the most difficult points of the hill, and
Yeah.
I never come down here
That's
because
right.
the
The
dirt
grass
is so loose right here.
And because the grass is usually too tall to access it. So let's see. She's grinding in and steering up. Now it's gonna work. You're doing it. Here we go. Progress is being made. And Axial Capra, check.
Hit that stick.
The most difficult part of the hill. Yeah, so let's go over to the easier part now and see how it does. It sounds so unique too. Listen to it. I'm sure everybody can just hear my thump thump flip flops. Abby, let's go to the regular part of the hill. See if it can climb up it.
That definitely looks like an off-road vehicle.
That's right, yeah. That's what it's made to do.
Looks like you had to go to the big boy toy store.
Okay, had some passerbys checking it out. This is definitely a head turner. Guys, there's a cool little restaurant. Okay, I'll shut up while it climbs the hill. So this is the part of the hill we usually climb on. It didn't struggle at all.
No.
Just dug right in.
I told you that part that we just started on was the hardest.
It is, yeah. Very few things we have make it up that part of the hill. So
let's do full.
So
click it over to 100.
50%, 75, and 100. Wow, that's actually pretty fast for a crawler. Here we go.
The steering on this is
super tight, isn't
I
it?
love it. Yeah, it's going much faster up the hill.
Well, we're
No
getting,
problem.
it's like 80-degree weather today, and this is one of the busiest days I've ever seen the park. Of course, it's like 200 acres here though, so social distancing at its finest. Wow, nice brakes. Did you just ease off the throttle when you did that?
that was
Just
that
the
was
ESC brake?
taking everything off.
And on our way in here, guys, there's this little restaurant, just kind of like a mom and pop hot dog stand. They do good little milkshakes and ice cream and stuff. I'm sure everybody has a place like that at their hometown. It's where you get your deep fried mushrooms. And anyway, there was not a single free parking spot at this place. It just amazed us. The 80-degree weather plus COVID numbers are just not climbing here. So I think people are like, you know what? Hot dogs and milkshakes are more important than whatever else is going on in the world. It's crazy, crazy. But I'm so happy to finally have the Capra out. It's because our park is finally open. Abby, you need to get a little closer because how many trucks do we have that have actually made it?
You've only done one.
I think one. I think this stands a very high chance of making it. Here's the problem. This route, when you get down here, doesn't have any dirt to support where the tires go.
Fall down the hill.
So let's see if it can actually make it past this. I think if anything stands a chance, it's gonna be this one. Abby's never made it past this spot, and I've only had one truck make it. I think you need like rear steering to get it. And this would be a good truck to have rear steering. Whoa, whoa! Car coming. Are you gonna get it?
Oh, you can get it if you
I'll get it, I'll get it. But that means I get to drive it.
What?
Yes.
No, I get it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall down the hill.
To those of you that say maybe Abby doesn't like the hobby, that I've somehow convinced her to drive the RCs, that should be a prime example right there. I offered, oh, the rear's locked up, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, it's tight. Why?
I'm about to have kind of a serious conversation with you guys. What just happened when Abby rolled down the hill?
And when Abby tried to climb the route.
So, we are normal people. We love this hobby, and every time we make an oops, embarrassing moment, we like to share that with
Well,
you.
let's just be honest here. I don't even know which button it was. I think it was this button.
Yeah, okay.
I hit this button on my climb up the hill, and I didn't think anything of it because we have this transmitter, and this button does nothing.
On most RCs. Lights on and off. So check it out. You see the four-wheel drive? Hit the button, Abby. Now it's just front. This is dig mode. It digs right in. You got your dig mode.
And
Lots.
I'm dumb.
And so you saw it roll down the hill, so we thought.
I was like, how did that roll?
This little.
Just break this.
We're like, no! This is Axial's most expensive truck they make. And we just broke it. How did we do that?
And what is broken? We were sitting here.
Well, I was cranking on this. I grabbed a hold of this, put it in dig mode. And I was like, Abby, it's locked up. I mean, almost as hard as I could. Credit to Axial for making really good, strong trucks, because I was really turning on it pretty hard after we looked at it for a bit and just realized, oh my gosh, what did we do? I mean,
well, let's be honest here. We texted a friend.
We texted a friend. We said, we did a short video. Look what we did. The friend was like, you guys, is COVID getting to you that bad? It's dig mode. Press the button and it'll drive again.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, I did press the button on the way up the hill, Nate.
And I forgot because we unboxed this like 2.5 months ago, which is because of COVID. When we unboxed it, I knew it had dig mode, but I forgot it's been 2.5 months or so.
So let's try this again. I need to redeem myself and my
I think
goofiness.
you can make it past the route. The reason we did this is to show you guys that we make mistakes too. If you happen to buy this and forget that it has dig mode and you bump that button, and if not that example,
well, we do all RCs.
It's hard to know. It's hard to know everything.
We easily forget stuff. It
unlike
happens.
one YouTuber out there that does know everything,
we know nothing.
Doesn't. We pride ourselves in knowing very little.
We like to say we know nothing.
But we do have a lot of fun. And just remember, no matter what part of the hobby that you are a part of, whether it's RC trucks, cheap budget things, very nice expensive things, RC planes, race drones, whatever, you're bound to have one of these brain fart moments at some point. But if you happen to have a YouTube channel where lots and lots and lots of people watch you, you have those moments all the time. Let's drive. Okay, we're back. Abby seems to think that the dig mode got bumped right around the time she started doing the route thing. So if we look at the footage again,
yeah,
or if you're paying attention,
I should be climbing and these wheels are not.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Either way, that's definitely why it rolled over backwards when you did your flip, because the rear wheels had no go at all. Here we go. That's really funny, Abby.
Oh, I already messed up.
We are also human beings. We make mistakes. I just like doing my robot voice anytime I can.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you got this, Abby. And if not, I got this.
Yeah, usually I get fired during this part.
I love the lights. Well, you chose to do this.
I just want to be able to do it, but I don't think it's going to.
I think I might have even done it in reverse. I think in order to conquer this spot, we need a truck that has rear steering.
Maybe.
Yeah. They do exist.
It's gotten so eroded down here
Oh
now
yeah,
since
I know.
we first
There goes Abby down the hill. down the hill. All right, give it one more shot. I gotta try this.
Can't even see what I'm doing.
I love this truck. I cannot
there's no way I
believe.
can do it.
I cannot believe we thought maybe we did something to break this
Didn't
thing.
make any sense what happened, and I just didn't give it another thought that I hit that button. So funny, so dumb. I'm so dumb.
We live with an 18-month-old child during coronavirus. We haven't had a break from this child for
My brain stopped working
what,
after
10
week
10
one.
weeks now or so.
Yeah.
I mean, for half the day you're depressed, the next half the day you're like, life is so short, let's go live it up. But then you're like, oh wait, we can't do anything. No one can do anything.
I don't know.
This has a really wide stance.
It really does.
I don't think it's going to do this tight little root spot, but I do think it can conquer all sorts of other. There we go. It's going to be a really, really rough spot to conquer. I don't know. There's only,
I don't know if you can count that as conquering.
No. What truck did we have that did conquer this?
Was it the deadbolt?
Maybe.
Look, you just broke the truck again.
Oh, I broke. Yeah, that's what happened. But you bumped the radio and dig mode kicked in. Here we go, up the hill. Axial Capra. I like that pine tree because it looks like a scale pine tree. Yeah, I like this thing. What rate? Oh, I'm in 50%. Okay, well that's cool.
I think we're gonna have to kill this pine tree, Nathan. It is not in a good spot.
It's not in a good spot, but I kind of like its scale look. There we go. Yeah, I like the scale look of it a lot. No, we're keeping the pine tree. I'd never do that. What a sweet crawler. So I think if you drove this one and I was on my Wraith 1.9,
that's what I'm excited
I'd just
about.
be the happiest camper in the world.
Oh yeah.
Now the one thing I'll say, and the whole dig mode was 100% our stupidity and just our...
Mainly my fault. Nate didn't know I hit a button and I forgot.
Well, that's okay. The only thing that I actually don't like about this vehicle is the battery is one of those smaller stubby batteries as opposed to just a standard like 5,000 milliamp LiPo. It's still
and as of right
2S.
now, Spectrum Smart doesn't have a battery this size.
size.
At least
And
not that I know of.
I wish they did. Maybe they're going to release one. Yeah, this thing is just sweet. I mean, it can conquer anything we're throwing at it except for the one spot that nothing has been able to conquer.
Except one thing, but I doubt it could do it now.
I mean,
it's
just
way
look at
different.
the torque on that, and
Yeah,
look at
that's
the
amazing.
flex is really the word I was looking for. And then the clearance too is amazing on this truck. As far as a competitive crawler goes, if you take something out on the course or the trail and you're walking around the lake, because let's face it, I've heard a lot of people in the comments saying, you know what, I never liked crawlers until this stupid virus hit. It's because it's getting people outside walking around lakes and pads and stuff because that's still open. That's still something you can do in America and around the world is walk outside. And so crawlers have come in really awesome for everybody. People are getting kits and building them because they have time. And then the ready to run, like this one, is just so sweet to get you out on the trail even faster. I love this truck, Abby. We got to get the kiddo in the backpack so we can go walk around the trail again. That's what we need to do. Let's see if I can, have I been able to crawl up this yet? I don't think so. I don't know if it'll make, let's go a little faster. Might have to, oh, too much speed. 100% though, I was only crawling in 50% throttle.
Oh, rolled it. Nice, fixed it.
This thing, I've not had to go recover it yet. Because of the exposure of the wheels when it rolls over, it can just flip itself back over. Ooh, I don't know if I like the 1.9 more or this. The 1.9 has
the
like
Wraith 1.9?
yeah,
Okay.
it has like a nostalgia spot for me. But this, I think, performance,
I like this one a lot.
and the steering is so tight. Look at that.
I like that it goes kind of fast for a crawler.
It actually reminds me of the
Yeti?
Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
A
lot.
little bit.
But just there's
It's like a Yeti, but better at crawling than what the Yetis were.
Yep. The Yeti was the rock racer. So sad that it got discontinued. So sad. That's okay. This is amazing. So let's play with that dig mode a little bit here. We've got two buttons. It's the bottom button, isn't it? Okay, the top one releases
yeah.
it. The bottom one enters it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about dig mode. I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. This is a new concept for us. When would you want to apply dig mode? When would it come in super handy? We always learn a lot from you guys. I could sit here and talk about why I think it would be, but I think it would be better explained by you guys. Let's talk about dig mode in the comments below and learn from each other. Tell us when and where you would apply dig mode on this. Look at this thing. They have a blue one too, Abby.
I know. But you have a Wraith 1.9, so.
Yeah, I think I
did you get the orange Wraith?
Reddish or oranges.
Yeah.
Orangish.
Yeah, so they'll look good together.
They'll look really good together. So we need to plan for a trail day where you and I go out, you take your, I
am so ready. I told Nathan and his mom that very soon, as soon as we, like, daycares and all that stuff opens up, I am throwing Amelia on his mom's porch with her bags and driving away as fast as possible.
So you can just leave her
I love my daughter. I love my daughter.
Porch, Mom. You can just throw crackers out the door, social distance. No, we're just joking.
I love my daughter. But,
that day, though, when we're doing a trail, that's probably the first day that Grandma's got the kiddo. It has been such a long time.
I'm ready to be able to do some work without 15,000 interruptions.
Yeah, you really can't get much done with an 18-month-old in the house. But hey, this is an amazing truck. It threw us for a quick little loop, and we wanted to share that real moment, that real experience with you guys, just because that's what we do on our channel. You know that with our RC planes. I feel like I've got a pretty good knowledge base of RC planes, at least basics.
Well, you've done RC planes since you were a kid.
Yeah.
We've only done RC trucks for the 7 years, but we've done a lot of China stuff, and we've never ever in 7 years, 7.5 years, we've never seen dig mode.
No, and I knew of it when we did the unboxing, and I was excited to try it, but we just forgot. But that's the reality of the world we live in. Not everyone, actually, nobody's perfect. Even the guy that says he is, nobody's perfect. And we like to let you guys know that, remind you. Our channel's not this brushed and polished channel of perfection where we're making like advertisement videos for these companies or something. No, we just like the hobby. We're out having fun and sharing these experiences with each other and with you guys. For that, I thank God. I thank God for reminding me that I am not perfect and that mistakes happen, and
that we let all of YouTube know.
I'm brave enough to get that out there. I really I don't care. I never want to portray myself as that perfect person on YouTube. But from day one, we never have. If you watch our very first video, it was an RC truck, a couple trucks. I'm sure we made all kinds of mistakes. Actually, when I look at the camera, because I was about like this, I'm gonna go drive it. So horrible, so cringy. We were cringe for 3 or 4 years.
We're still cringe.
I think we're real cringe now.
We embrace the cringe.
I embrace it. I tried to avoid it, and it was embarrassing and obvious as horrible then. Now I've just embraced the cringe. Life is good though, right?
Yes.
It is. We're out here, fresh air, 80-degree weather, sharing this hobby together, and I'm just enjoying seeing all the people out here. You guys are just watching me with some trees behind me, but there's families frisbee golfing down there and stuff. It's really awesome, and it makes me happy. I'm really happy right now. Guys, this truck will be linked in the description box below. Just remember, you hit the button, has dig mode.
You didn't break your truck.
Lesson learned today. We'll have these out again on the channel. This one's staying in our collection probably till the day we die. I love the Capra, and I'll never forget
dig mode.
Dig mode. Okay, we wouldn't be able to make these goofy videos if it wasn't for our Patreon supporters. I thank you guys, every single one of you, from the bottom of my heart. You mean the world to us. You're keeping the channel going. We thank you so much. You're amazing. We got to put some RC Sailor stickers on here very soon. Before you click away, I want you to check out the last video that we recorded here at this hill before Corona happened. It's like a time warp. Absolutely amazing. No one had a clue what was going on just days before things started getting shut down. That video is popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.